Good evening. North Battleford RCMP are investigating an attempted robbery. It happened Friday night just after 7:30 in the area of 17th Avenue and 102nd Street. RCMP say the female victim was walking alone when a man approached her, pushed her down and attempted to steal the victim's purse. There was a brief struggle before the man was scared off by witnesses who came to the woman's aid. The woman was not injured in the attack. He did not take any of her belongings. The suspect is described as Aboriginal, wearing all dark clothing, slim and no facial hair. If you have any information on this incident, you're asked to call North Battleford RCMP at 306-446-1720. It's a time once again to head to the polls. The vacant city council position in Lloydminster will be filled by the end of the month. For those that can't make it to the official election day on January 8th, an advance poll is being held this Thursday. The polls will be open for the general public from 5 to 8 p.m. January 2nd at City Hall. Officials will also set up in seniors' homes around the city.
They're going to be at Pioneer Lodge, at Points West, and there will be another poll at Dr. Hemstock Hearthstone in the afternoon. And we're also inviting residents of Fellowship Village to vote at the Dr. Hemstock Hearthstone advance polls if they wish.
And staff would like to remind voters you have to be a Canadian citizen to be eligible to vote, at least 18 years of age, and have lived in Lloydminster for 3 months. There are 8 candidates running for the position, and their profiles are available online at lloydminster.ca/election. And just a note, if you aren't able to make it out to the polls, the city staff have another option. There's an application available on the city website if you want them to come to your house. Well, with the weekend's heavy snowfall, it made some area roads less than ideal for traveling. And with Environment Canada predicting more snow in our near future, sometimes there's no choice but to head out and face the conditions to get back to work. Annika Notveit has more.
I definitely just stay off the roads when need be, for sure.
Michelle Myers lives here in town, and her tactic for dealing with the wintry roads is staying put.
I haven't been in the ditch probably about 3 or 4 years, so I've done pretty well for myself, I guess. You just get used to how to drive. I take it slow. If I'm uncomfortable at all, I don't drive.
But not everyone has that attitude. John Buney owns a towing company west of Lloydminster and says with weather like this, they deal with more than a dozen calls a day.
As long as the weather keeps coming at us like it has been, it's going to be busy. The only time things slow down a little bit is when the weather gets nice and gets to around that 5 below.
Now, sometimes you can avoid driving when those roads are icy, but there are things that you can do if you find yourself sliding into the ditch to minimize the damage.
And if you don't have ABS, then just pump the brake pedal. Pump it on and off, and try not to go into a full skid. And the experts say if you're skidding to the left, turn to the left. If you're skidding to the right, turn to the right. They say to turn into the skid.
I just usually don't try to fight it and let the car take its way that it wants to take. I think that fighting it is what causes the biggest issues, I know from personal experience. So if the car wants to pull one way, I kind of just let it happen.
And as we've heard time and time again, Buney says the biggest thing you can do to prevent a slip into the ditch is slow down, especially when you encounter other drivers and vehicles on the side of the road.
So slow down and move over, give them some room, especially the emergency workers, the police, the ambulance, rescue squad guys, fire department guys, and the tow trucks. We're out there doing our job, so we haven't got a choice. We can't pick that vehicle up miraculously and move it somewhere where it's safe. We have to work on the side of the road. Give us the room.
Annika Notveit, Newcap News.